Try to be a little depressing to me. Yeah, I mean, how do you know if you're connecting? All right. Thanks y'all for coming out, by the way. I totally appreciate it. All right, one day, the devil challenged God to make a creature without fear. But the devil, being from the south, had a slight accent. And God thought he'd said a creature without fur. And he made man. Go ahead and fuck up completely. Why be embarrassed about it? Are you better than all the people in history of the world who have fucked up completely due to some aberration or peculiarity of their personality? And go ahead, fuck up completely over and over and over. What better way to learn than by trying and failing and trying and failing? Or go ahead and succeed and let the love and glory rain down upon you. Then what? Either way, you go home alone where God is love every moment alive. Escape the alabaster plaster, the alligator of despair, clock ticking, talking, rhythmic cytoplasm. Oh, where are we again, again, again? Always the same, no different. You'd think it would get old. It never did. Something new, unimaginable, like another planet opposite ours, also called the Earth. Nectar dewdrop, twang, twang. Her luscious lips pronouncing syllables in another language. She must be speaking gunpowder. Fireworks going off in my mind, lighting up images of silky scarlet trance. Little hummingbird, little swallowtail, excuse me. My optic nerve is ringing. My auditory canal is flooding with honey. My medulla oblongata is playing a sonata. Or is that a waltz you're talking? Sugar, nectar. Yes, of course I'm delirious. It's this heat, you know, summer, melting. Or, where did you say you were from? I know, I must be dreaming, right? Oh yeah, here comes the rain, like a meteor shower. What? She said, bowling balls keep falling out of your ears, and I want you to be more careful because I don't want to break my stilettos. She said, your kneecaps are schools of fish that swim in opposite directions, and if you don't get better at climbing the stairway, I can't let you visit anymore. She said, you are an apple, but I'm the tree, so don't ever hurt me, because you'll only be hurting yourself. She said, you are a spaceman, and the only grounding you have is the dust on the bottom of your space boots. And that's okay, but why can't you have more gravity when you look at the stars in my eyes? My head is full of lava and candles. I'm the sweet monkey in the parade at dawn. I formulate sentences with nothing to say. I strike out in all directions at once. I'm the ruby resting on the neck of the princess. I'm a box of nothing in an empty boat. I'm a shattered chandelier that fell from the ceiling as you walked up the stairs. I am everything that is reaching for you from across the room. I'm the cat that shows up from nowhere then disappears. I am a conundrum inside an enigma driving a race car around a Mobius strip. The next grapefruit I eat will hopefully be a pomegranate. I cannot spell my shoe size and am forever barefoot, shuffling across the silver floor. Clown was riding on the back of a peacock. He was riding facing backwards and thought the world was an endless mosaic of feathered beauty. Then the peacock got a job at NBC. And they told Clown to get off. Clown asked NBC if they would hire him too. The suit at NBC said, "Doing what?" Clown said, "Isn't it obvious?" The suit said, "That's funny. Take 2 aspirin and don't call me in the morning. Here, wait, let me give you my wrong number." Clown said, "Don't be rude. That wasn't called for." The suit said, "Exactly." In the meantime, the peacock had been selling feathers to the chorus girls for their new Art Deco routine. When the suit turned around, the peacock was bare. The peacock shrugged. Clown laughed, and the suit stalked off stage, threw his toupee on the ground, and said, "What's a guy got to do to get a good cup of coffee around here?" What a lovely view. Did you have the beach installed or did it come with the apartment? I was thinking about music the other day, whether or not the palm trees were singing to me. Then I realized, of course not. They were just singing, dropping coconuts on my noggin while I was jogging on my toboggan. Oh, mercy, stop me. I was supposed to meet Christina around here somewhere to bum a cigarette. Singing red flower, oh great, like the alligator ate it, so flexible in his luggage mentality. He takes it all with him, every thought, everywhere he goes. Singing and smoking cigars, that's just his nature. Nobody really taught him anything. Jimmy was open for close calls one day. It had been a while, but he thought he was ready. Well, you never stop learning, do you? Wax wings and warnings, but I fly toward the sun anyway. Of course, the wings melt. Of course, the warnings were right. Of course, I fall and fall and fall. The beauty is doing it without regret. If I hadn't tried, I would never have believed him. I would have felt restless on the ground like I only had one shoe. She said her tears were bowling balls and her eyes were waterfalls of crystal vision. She said she'd rather take the train. She said she'd been an Indian and a slave and a rich white man, and at the end of the day, she couldn't tell the difference. She said she'd lived in the ocean for 300 million years and then decided to crawl out to the land. She said she was about ready to live in outer space. She said, I could not help her, no matter how hard I tried, until I learned how to be happy and help myself. She said, I forgive you. And she kissed me, and we both disappeared. A mechanical horse on a metal highway throws sparks, sends lightning into the sky. It sounds dramatic, but it happens inside every nerve, every day. I think I know what it means now. It means I am alive, and I am standing on solid air. Ocean waves and I wave back. Waves whisper and I want to go back. We all came from the water, everything did. So soothing underwater when you're dissolving. The same river flows through our veins. We might share molecules from some exploding star that went supernova billions of years ago. No wonder you seem so familiar. I was in a hall of magic windows and I saw you swaying and dancing and smiling in a silent room. Your sexy black stockings up to the middle of your thighs and your eyes shining like welcoming candles to a stranger traveling through a long, dark night. Fountain of Tooth. More nonsense. Wait a minute. Are you saying anything? Again with the questions. Why all the questions? Are there certain answers you're hoping for? Yes, maybe. I want the answer that says, it's okay, just the way it is. All right.